Coming up next, the Hornets taking on the Thunder. For the Hornets, early season has been rough for this team. Can they get it turned around? Thunder, Hornets, tip-off coming right up. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Alongside Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Also joining us tonight is League Insider Shams Charania. Shams, we appreciate you being here for this one.
Always a pleasure, BA. Thanks for having me drop by.
Brought your A game, I'm sure, partner.
Lot to talk about, BA.
We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Thunder, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record.
I think for the Thunder, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
Well, they were in everyone's crosshairs, and they've actually outperformed some of those predictions. That is not easy to do with a target on your back.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. And for Charlotte, Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. LaMelo Ball is out there with Trey Mann, and it's Knipple in at the small forward position. And you look at this draft class for the Hornets, Shams. What stands out to you?
Immediately, BA, I'm told that front office is prioritizing culture, guys that want to play the right way. And in Knipple and McNeely, they added shooting and grit. And for a team that's trying to up its toughness and tenacity, they seem like just what the doctor orders. So this Hornets organization is very happy about their addition.
It'll be a very interesting team to watch.
Definitely. LaMelo Ball has a lot of upside. What can he do with some guys that are going to bring some culture to this team?
He is just so good around the hoop. Good luck stopping SGA.
Here's Mann, the kick out to Ball. Shot clock at 6, and he comes up with a bucket.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, drops in the layup for 2. And even as the NBA enters the first year of its lucrative new broadcasting deal, Shams, still plenty of fixation on the ratings.
Yeah, BA, and we've heard directly from the league that it's part of the culture of the NBA to be self-critical. I mean, you look at the growth of the NBA year over year, perhaps that restlessness is part of the reason why the league is thriving in a lot of ways. They're going to continue to find innovative ways, whether it's through TV deals, innovations in social media, innovations with other platforms to continue to get the NBA out there.
Well, one thing we know, they listen and they never stand still.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside man. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Three-pointer Bridges. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Yeah, it's been impressive, and the question now is who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers, to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding 1 or 2 more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the 3 cities at the forefront of these conversations.
Thunder leading by 4. Pass to Williams. Back to SGA. Right side, Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and all around the rim that time before dropping. SGA's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Dort. Pass to McNeely. Outside Sexton. Let's go with a three. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
On the wing, Sexton. Takes the three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Sexton against Mitchell. Caruso outside. Fires the three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm. From out there.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. 13 feet out. Sexton, another miss.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Pass to McNeely. And that one drops.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Here's Williams. Blocked! And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder out in front, up 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
They've got James, also Colin Sexton out there, and it's Diabate in at the 4. That's the Hornets 5. And a busy summer for trade shops. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, only the Nets have significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open, and teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bane trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
Yeah, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Chomps, you got to get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
They're ready.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And here's Knipple from the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
The drive by Wiggins. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Ball, he's checked in for James. Then for Oklahoma City, Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Joe. That free throw misses. And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure. They can get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. Williams, no good with a layup. Hornets trail by 8. Here's Ball. LaMelo working inside.
Yeah, inside Ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Changes for Charlotte. Bridges, he's checked in for Diabate, and it's Man in for Sexton. So it's Oklahoma City now. They've led by as much as 10. And with two of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adamson, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys, back over to you.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Count that one. And now it's a 10-point Oklahoma City lead.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso comes in for Wiggins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. There's Ball with a three. Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
Shooter, shoot. And he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
The free ball. Williams grabs the board.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Dort up top. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Well, that's a classic example of a tough road loss. If they had been at home with their crowd's energy behind them, things may have turned out differently.
Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
And depending on the severity of that, it could be next man up mentality.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hornets trail by 9. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Ball. 32 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
Charlotte again missing. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system is available, so you've got to utilize it.
So we conclude the first half. It's the Thunder leading by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome to halftime. First up, let's check out what games are tipping off tonight. For the Grizzlies, they'll be up against the Cavaliers out in Cleveland. 5 p.m. Eastern for the tip-off in that one.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
And looking back on the first half of our game, it hasn't gone according to plan for the Hornets.
Guys, they're laying bricks out there. Shaq, I could read your mind as you were watching that.
I can't say that I was thinking out loud, not on this show.
Pointing out that they're shooting under 30% from 3. That's frosty. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Well, Tim, offensive efficiency has soared in recent seasons. So what has that done to the defensive landscape?
Well, offenses now are always hunting for the weakest link. So individually, even if you can guard your own position, you may end up in a difficult switch where you are at a disadvantage.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Mason Plumlee.
The head athletic trainer for Charlotte provided some information. He said it's a sprained wrist. It doesn't look like any torn ligaments, but considerable pain and swelling. They're certainly thinking player safety first, so they'll likely err on the side of caution, but it does change their plans a bit.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
Well, that is encouraging, but it's also important to make sure he is 100% before he returns. You don't want to hurry back and risk further injury.
Taking a look at the Thunder. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward. Just 3 to shoot. The 3 from Ball. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Deflected! And he recovers it on the wing, SGA. Williams from long range. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. SGA's got 4 assists in the game. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. It's a 14-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. From downtown, Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. but now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
He's covered by Holmgren. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., a long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6.
There's just no way to stay in front of Gilgeous-Alexander. The only way you could try to stop him is to foul him.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Ball against SGA. Tries to break his ice. And Ball throws it down.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. SGA's got 10.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Now here's man. No points yet. Back to Ball. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Hornets trail by 18. On the wing man, Dort defending. Pass to Knippel. Back to Ball. 4-3, and the three-pointer goes. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Thunder making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. In third, the Thunder. Fourth, the Hornets.
Get ready. These are 2 teams who have been flying down the court of late. Should be fun to watch.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's Ball, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Lets it go from deep. Sexton misses. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Sexton, that's good.
Playing at such a nice pace. Sexton's pull-up, it's a perfect shot.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Oh, got that one up quick. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
The Hornets making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Now here's Mitchell. 6 points for him, and the shot goes down.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Sexton against Mitchell. Now here's Sexton. 5 points in the game. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Sexton's got 7 points for the quarter. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 14. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 14. Colin Sexton out there with James. Then it's Knippel, and it's Diabate in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now here's Caruso. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Sexton misses.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. James, a screen on Caruso. Charlotte, no good that time either. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Williams into the lane. There's the block. Here's Knippel, checked by Mitchell. Knippel with a bucket. When we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Knippel. Here's the floater. Jang pulls it in. The Thunder have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's Dort. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Buckets like this pump Dort up. I mean, you can tell he loves finishing right on the defense.
Charlotte making some changes. Bridges, he's checked in for Diabate. Man comes in for James. And it's Ball in for Sexton. Then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Jang. Holmgren comes in for Caruso. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. It's SGA with a drive. Yes, sir! Count it!
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
Takes a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
Shea with a step, using the glass to lay it in.
And the defense was getting physical, but Shea was able to maintain his balance and convert that.
Ball fires. No good from 3.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Outside Holmgren. Now SGA. Williams outside. Fires the 3. Cash from downtown.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're down by 18. And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Now man. Ball. Cleared away by Hartenstein. Williams in the post. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, missed on the tray. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. 1:37 left to play in the fourth.
Yeah, he's hurting the team. Taking low percentage shots, failing to make the next pass.
And Charlotte making a change here. Diabate's checked in. Hornets trail by 18. He launches. Cleared away by Hartenstein.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Thunder.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
Here's Man, down to 5 on the shot clock to end the run, and he buries the jumper. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. Oh, it's off target. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 18. He's off from 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Soft touch off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 20.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.